I want to talk a little bit about warped brake rotors. This is a rotor off of one of my S2000s, and what happens with these when they are warped, what they describe as warped, is the pedal, they call it judder, but the steering wheel can shake, the pedal can, vibrate like that, and you get rough braking, like that. What happens is the run out on the disc is, there's a variation in the run out basically. They just call it warped no matter what the situation is, but there's different causes of warped rotors. Some people say warped rotors are a myth. It's really just a difference in semantics. People just say warped rotors because it's easy to communicate to the customer. There's different solutions to warped rotors. There can be run out problems on your hub. There can be rust causing that to be uneven, making the disc not spin in the correct plane. And so lots of different causes, but one of the most interesting causes and solutions is the pad deposits. Sometimes your pads can leave a deposit on the rotor, causing a variation in thickness that causes the brake judder, and that is what was happening on the AP1 S2000 I just bought. And the solution to that is just running race pads, because race pads act as a lathe and they'll scratch off all the old deposits. Simply by running race pads and driving around on the street, I got rid of my warped rotors. So what I wanted to get across is when people say warped rotors, all that means is that there's a variation in the disc's run out or thickness and it's causing a problem. They're just basically saying warped because it's a simple way to explain it to the customer. That's just the way it is. So anyways, if we look at this brake rotor, we can see I ran these with whatever pads that one dealer gave me on the black CR. You can see that the pads just smeared all over this rotor, and this rotor is garbage. It's got all these ridges in it, and the thickness is almost unserviceable. And luckily these rotors are very cheap. I'm gonna go throw these out now because they're not usable, but I fixed my warped rotors by running race pads. That's basically it with the warped rotors. That's what I wanted to get across. And that's great, that saves me time, it saves me money. Not much, but it's an interesting solution to a common problem. That is it. Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your car.